Once there was a fabricated truth. Its existence was masterfully destroyed and replaced with facts. Evidences that carry power, and it's safe in my hand. It decorated a small briefcase, and the briefcase kept hidden. It will condemn my enemies one day. It will raise me to the utmost worship. I am the organization. I nurtured it. I built it. My blood is the sweat of its grandeur. And I've captured, bottled, and held the final block of that majestic structure in that briefcase. Control.
I had to flee. Forcefully procured one of the most vital and necessary evils from the organization the other day. It was fire for its sustenance. I realize now that I am just another pawn, but sometimes that is all you need to be. I had to be the enemy of the old sensibility of the organization to come back to a wiser era. That one thing I forgot, the briefcase. I need to get to it before it destructs all that's relevant. Here I am, on my way to meet the most respected man in the organization. He structured my thoughts.
To what do I owe this pleasure?
You decimated my relations with the two most important people in my life.
You took me for granted. Took my most valuable aid and turned him into a scornful betrayer.
I had to. I mean, you know this. You were going insane.
And you're here to mend what you did.
No. I'm here to beg.
I would forgive you. Take a seat, sit down.
What are you doing?
What hurt you the most, Joshi?
She has an untainted personality. I'm happy that she's with my brother.
She's happy now. I had dinner with them yesterday. It was a striking couple. She's untainted with her fortune now. And your brother's quite elated in her company too. I wanted you to have all of this. I know you wanted to have it too. I know you want it now. But you had to be hasty. You had to make these rash decisions. You turn friends into enemies. Your arrogance took over your ambition.
See, that's what you don't realize. Okay, I will still turn out to be who I want.
Joshi, what is it that's exactly troubling you? You see, she has the briefcase. I've given it to her. If you want, you can take it from her.
See, that's why you have me. Alright, why did you have to give it to her of all people?
See, just go up to her, take it from her, man. You're pretty close.
You knew.
She's your sister.
You knew that I'd never be able to meet either of them ever again.
Steal it. I'm sure it's not the first time you're doing it.
How could you be so ignorant?
Fool, you disgusting little worm. What gives you the right? What makes you think you have the right? You've pushed me to a space that is so dark that I feel like degrading you to a bloody. When I made your brother marry her, I thought that you would come. You would come and you would stop me. You would come and stop me and say that this is rightfully mine and I'm going to take it. But you didn't. You didn't, and I had to slap it across your face so that you could realize that case, what it contains, can ruin you and each and every petty partner of yours' career. And I've done it because every time at night when you go to sleep, every time you close your eyes, I want you to feel a little dead.
Aren't you ashamed to tell me this? Look, the wiser part of you empathizes with me. Right? You trust me, whatever the circumstances. And you know that whatever my reasons are for my judgments, they're justified, even if your anger won't let you understand them.
The emotional crap. We both know it doesn't work.
You are failing. Alright? You're refusing to see that, and on top of that, okay, look, forget it. Alright? Just get it back and keep it safe. Look, Bobby won't be able to stop her. Okay, she will use it, and that day isn't far away. Every second that passes after that will hold the truth that briefcase contains, and we're going to have to live with it. Your empire will crumble around you and you are going to suffer the most.
I've suffered enough. The last few weeks I've lost a lot. It's your turn to suffer. You'll suffer and so will your minions. If I can't control it anymore, I will succumb. Better than letting it be so that someone like you can come and take control of it, and that's exactly what I'm going to do. You will not be able to take control of it, and you will die. A thief. Like your lover.
It shames me to see you gloat like some maniac. Right? I did what I had to do for the sake of the people that this organization was built on.
Alright, let me tell you a story. Once I cared for this young innocent boy, but he grew up and he decided to keep everything for himself. So I thought I should heal him. I had to teach him a lesson that I am the law and I'm the executor. You know what happened? That boy now is struggling to survive, and here I am relaxing. I think it's time for you to leave.
My brother is the single most simple man I know, and she's just a simple housewife, and you've given them all your shares and access to the one single greatest weapon that could ruin that cozy little situation. She will open it, and she will use it. Bobby will not be able to stop her. I will not be able to stop her. And before she understands the gravity of that situation, everything is going to crumble down around her. And here I am sitting, begging the one man that can stop it all. And ironically, the one man that will grieve the most out of all of this. And if you trust me like you used to, and if you see through me the way you claim to, understand that if these events come to pass, the only thing we'll have left is hope. And that isn't much.
Georgie, stay for a drink. Because I know if I apply my mind, I can walk away with all the money on the table. These idiots, a few of them walk away after a few games, the others just give up midway. I'll tell you the secret of my success. All these guys, they don't know that the best hand in poker is control. That's what I have. Why don't we play a couple of hands? Yeah, if you win, I'll consider your thoughts on me.
And if I lose?
I don't want anything from you through gambling. You will always be my aid.
You kindly go back.
Control. That's what it's all about. Control is everything.
I'll raise the stakes. If you lose, you'll never blame me for what happens.
Confidence is good. But I'll tell you something. When you bluff, you can't be so obvious.
But when you lose, you regret every path that takes you there.
Well, that's that, I guess. I'll see you sometime soon.
Fine, but once the contents of that briefcase are revealed, everybody's going to blame you. You're going to be an old, wretched Scrooge, and the world that you built is going to mock you.
But death is going to give me glory one day. That is universal.
The contents of that briefcase are fatal. All the little people that once worshipped you, they're going to turn. They're going to turn, and you're going to end your days as a sad and lonely man.
A person who can't find the perfect card for him is always going to lament about others' actions.
But you're losing control.